Hi guys, so today I'm going to be making a video on teaching you how to make EOS, which is a famous company or brand that makes chapsticks that look like this. They come in different colors and they smell differently. Well, they each smell different. This one I actually made, and I'm going to teach you how to make it in the exact shape using the cap and then the actual container and a few other things. So this one I made that one and I made this one earlier, but it got stuck to the cap, so it got mushed. So I'm going to teach you how to make it with this one. So yeah, the things we'll need are a measuring cup that's microwavable safe, some petroleum jelly or Vaseline or Aquaphor. Aquaphor actually works the same as petroleum jelly and Vaseline. Some people say that it doesn't, but it actually does. A spoon, a sharp knife, and then beeswax or flavoring or coloring if you want, and coconut oil. So if you still have some product left in the container, then you can use that, but if you don't, then use more Aquaphor and a little bit more coconut oil, but you don't want a lot because then it's going to be too oily. So you're going to get out your measuring cup and then your chapstick, well, EOS, and you're going to take your knife and just cut off here. They're going to cut off the top of it, and you'll see that there's going to still be some over there, but that's okay because it's going to come out in a second. So after you've done that, you're going to take your knife, and there's like a little seam right there, and you're going to take your knife and dig it in there. You can see. Let it focus. Okay. I'm going to dig it in and then try popping that part out. It might take a while, but once it comes out, it'll be super easy to just pull. And it's just pretty hollow down there, and yeah. So at the bottom, you'll notice it comes out something like this. Yours may come out differently, but this is how mine came out. So you're going to pop out everything so you can put it from the back. To take a spoonful of this Aquaphor, so let's open this up, and just like, no thanks, so just scrape off like that. Then you can use your fingers. From that TV show for my gift card? No. No. I better want to need them. I don't. So you're just going to scrape with your finger or the knife out like that. So then just okay, once you got most of it out of the spoon, it's kind of hard because it's really sticky. It's a sticky substance, but eventually you'll get it out. Next we're going to take our coconut oil and also take a spoonful of that. This is the perfect one. I like pretty deep down, so you can't really see, so just scrape it off. So we don't want to see much. We're going to take off half of this, because we don't want to. Okay. So let's just scoop that in. Now they've gotten that how it is, you can add beeswax or whatever else you think, like, or a different type of oil, whatever else you think might work better for this. But I'm just gonna do this, and this worked well for me, and I wanted it to look like the exact kind with no color, and it still gives some flavor because we used the old one. Okay, so so just mix it up like.
Is this him?
Yeah.
He was on American Idol. You don't remember him?
Okay, so once it's gotten all in, you're gonna take it over to the microwave and set it. So open it and put your mixture in and close it, and then set it for 1 minute, and then just wait until that is ready. And then once it is, just keep mixing until it's ready. So while you're waiting for that, take your cap and take this piece and then put it on backwards like this and just twist it on. And you may need to use a napkin to get it tight because it's pretty slippery. And once you've gotten it, it'll just be like that. And it might be a little wiggly when you put it down on the floor, like on the table. So just make sure your freezer has something that's gonna like help it stand. So eventually it'll look like this, because when we pour it in here, it just flattens out on the top, and it gets, you just take it out and it'll have it, and it gets the shape from this inside. Okay, so here it is melted, and it gets a pretty good amount. So now we're gonna take our cap with the part twisted on, just pour it in, and if it's reached up to there, you can add more if you want, or less. Like, it doesn't really matter. If you still have a little bit left, you can pour that into another container. So I'm going to put a little bit of that at the bottom, so it fills it up all the way to the top. You don't have to do that, but since I have a little bit left over, I wanted to. And yeah, that's just how it should look. Don't close them yet, because we have to freeze out just like that. So just put them in the freezer. So we're going to go open the freezer. And my freezer has these little things up here that can hold round things. So I'm gonna take the cap, and you want to walk very slowly. That line isn't filled very much, so I'm not gonna spill and just stuck here. Now I'm gonna take my bottom one and gonna take that slowly. Not too hot, because it's a container holding it, so it won't be so hot to hold. Just leave that in there until it's fully dry. Wait about 5 minutes, and then don't open it after 2 because it's back, and then not messed up. So a different one, and then I have to redo it. So yeah. You read what I edited before. I made it again, and now I'm waiting again, and there's gonna probably be brown spots on the top from the vanilla, because the vanilla rises to the bottom, falls to the bottom, and the bottom is technically the top of the cap. So yeah, when it comes out, that's probably how it's gonna look. Okay, so I dropped it once, so it kind of cracked at the bottom. So you can make sure that it's ready if you just twist off this part. So I'm gonna do that, and it came out perfect. There was actually no vanilla on the top, so just twist that back in, or you could do it the other way, and I'll teach you the other way in a second. The way that is so much easier is you keep the twist on, take the bottom and face it this side to this side, and just push it down really hard. And when you hear that snapping sound, it means they connected, and when you open it, it'll be perfect. So there you go. You have your very own EOS. And yes, I'm having a lollipop, but yeah. So one thing that I just figured out is you can also use the cap as a lip plump by just sucking, and it will kind of plump your lips. And you can take these parts and switch them around with your other colors, and it will look really cool. So yeah, you can make this for your friends if you have any old ones and you don't want the containers. Instead of going out and buying them, you can get you can make a replica of it, and just tell them that you made it, but it's in this container, so then they can reuse it. So thanks for watching this video on how to make an EOS lip balm. Please subscribe and like this video, and comment down below if you've tried this before, or if you've seen this same way done. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!